Picture this. It's a freezing winter morning, and you're snuggled up in your cozy blanket. You tell yourself, just 5 more minutes, then I'll get up and crush it at work. Next thing you know, you're waking up at noon, groggy, and dragging yourself to your desk. You open Instagram, promising yourself, I'll just scroll for 30 minutes, then I'll start that project. But suddenly it's 10 p.m., and you're still watching Reels. Sound familiar? Or maybe you planned to clean your apartment this weekend, but then you got busy, and now it's been a week, and your place is a mess. If you've ever been there, you're not alone. You're dealing with the ultimate time thief, procrastination. It's that sneaky habit of putting off what needs to be done, and it doesn't care if you're young, old, a student, or a CEO. It can hit anyone. So, why do we keep falling into this trap? And more importantly, how do we break free? Let's dive in. Why do we procrastinate? You've probably made a killer plan before, like hitting the gym to get in shape or prepping for a big presentation. You write it all out, maybe even add a motivational quote like, "You got this." You go to bed pumped, imagining how awesome life will be when you nail it. 6-pack abs, a promotion, or your boss's jaw dropping at your work. But the next day, you're back to your old habits, and that plan is collecting dust. Here's the deal. Those plans are all about future rewards, but our brains are wired to crave instant gratification. Sure, we think about the future, but when life gets hectic, bills, errands, or just the lure of TikTok or Netflix, it's easy to ditch the long-term goals for what feels good right now. That workout plan? It's no match for binge-watching your favorite show. So, what's driving this procrastination habit? Let's break it down. The task feels too big. Ever get a work assignment that feels like climbing Mount Everest? Instead of diving in, researching, or asking for help, you just don't. Every time you think about it, you feel overwhelmed, sigh, and mutter, "I'll deal with it tomorrow. It's too much." Then, deadline day hits, and you're scrambling to throw something together, stressed out and cutting corners. Temptations are everywhere. Imagine you've got to finish a report that requires crunching numbers and writing a 10-page analysis. Now compare that to chilling on the couch, scrolling X, watching YouTube, or grabbing coffee with friends. Which one's gonna win? For most of us, it's the easy, fun stuff. Our brains are wired to pick low-effort tasks that don't make us think too hard. That's fine if you're tackling easy parts of a bigger project, but it's a problem when easy means wasting hours on stuff that doesn't matter. Your environment sets you up to fail. Think about working in an office where everyone's slacking off, showing up late because it's too cold, or spending half the day on social media. Or maybe it's a rainy day and your bed feels way comfier than your desk. Your phone keeps buzzing with notifications, pulling you into group chats or trending posts. You tell yourself, "I'll just check this one thing," and boom, it's bedtime. In a world full of distractions, staying focused is a battle. How to kick procrastination to the curb. Here's the thing about procrastination. It doesn't hurt right away. In fact, it feels good at first. Skipping that workout to watch TV? Bliss. Putting off that work email to go shopping? Awesome. But procrastination is like a termite eating away at your productivity. It starts small, but if you let it go, it'll hollow you out, leaving you feeling stuck, unmotivated, and way behind everyone else who's out there hustling. The good news? You can beat it. Everyone's got their own way to tackle procrastination, but it starts with realizing it's a problem and wanting to change. Here are some practical tips to get you started. Cut out distractions. Turn off those phone notifications. Yes, all of them. Instagram, X, texts, everything. If you need to focus, try locking yourself in a distraction-free zone. One famous writer used to strip down to a towel and lock his clothes outside so he couldn't leave his desk. Sounds wild, but it worked. He finished his book 2 weeks early. Find your version of that. Whatever keeps you locked in. Break it down. Big tasks can feel like a monster staring you down. Instead of stressing, chop them into bite-sized pieces. Got a huge project? Start with something small, like writing the intro or making a quick outline. Checking off those little wins builds momentum and makes the whole thing feel less scary. Stop making excuses. Excuses are procrastination's best friend. I'm too tired. I'll do it tomorrow. It's not urgent. Sound familiar? Train your brain to shut those down. When you catch yourself making an excuse, flip the script. Remind yourself why the task matters and push through. Action beats overthinking every time. Procrastination often hangs out with overconfidence. We think we're so good we can afford to slack off. But while you're chilling, everyone else is grinding. One day, you look up and realize you've been left in the dust, wondering where all your time went. If burnout drags you down with stress and negativity, procrastination sneaks in with comfort and instant gratification. It's like binge eating junk food. It feels great in the moment, but it's wrecking you in the long run. Don't let procrastination steal your potential. You've got big dreams, whether it's landing that dream job, getting fit, or just keeping your apartment clean. So, what's your next step? How are you going to tackle that procrastination monster? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if this video helped you out, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips to level up your life. Let's stop procrastinating and start making things happen.